recording.
Alright. Before the video starts, disclaimer. If this video is going to be very controversial, if you have a problem with what me and Halo are saying, join his Discord, the Democracy Space Station, and we can talk like civil people. Okay? Okay, good. Now, first off, why I want to make this video with Halo, I want to send a message to the anti-fur community because, like, I'm starting to tweak from the anti-fur community, okay? I'm starting to lose it. Because I'm going to be real with you, y'all are weirdos. I'll be flat out honest. I want to cover some topics because a lot of y'all don't know what the hell you're doing. Alright, first topic I want to cover is the growing problems the anti-fur community is having and will have, and it is continuing to grow. Like some examples, people are condoning and defending raiding, death threats, blatant homophobia, etc. I've been seeing that a lot, not just in Halo server, but more and more throughout YouTube and whatnot. People think it's a good idea to do these kind of things. That's not what the community is about. The community is about sharing the information to people that this community is not safe for work, not safe for children. That majority of this community is just not a good community in general.
Yeah.
And I know Halo can also like vouch for me on this because I've seen it. The next topic, I've been seeing the growing amount of young anti-furs.
Yep.
It just blows my mind. That's one of the biggest things that just eats at me, makes me start tweaking. Like Halo told me, I think it was you said today.
It was.
Someone in VC today.
No.
Yeah, someone. Oh, it was yesterday? What was it again?
Oh, it was somebody joined the server, and then they joined our VC while we're playing playing Minecraft. Oh my goodness, words. And then they pretty much were like saying how much they just like love all my content, only the memes and everything, and how like they beat up furries. And it's like you're just taking it at face value and not actually looking any further.
Bro, that I would have tweaked out, bro. I would have lost it if I heard that. I would have just straight up banned them without hesitation. That is so cringy.
It's working.
Okay.
Okay. And then Minecraft things. Minecraft stuff. Copper golems are slaves. Free copper golems! Free copper golems!
Finally, I can automate my farm and stuff because
No!
Minecraft's cool and I'm greedy and
we must free them. We must free the copper golems.
Who's this?
What?
Halo guy, I love your
Hi.
videos, Halo guy. Your memes are really funny, and
Wow.
they are like when they kill the furries, and I kill furries. They think they're animals, and they're really cringe. So that's really I
Halo,
really
can we
hate
send a pipe bomb to this guy's
they'll die.
mailbox?
Yeah, mods
What
kill this guy.
Alright.
What? No. You guys are just furries in disguise.
That was weird.
Anyways,
Copper golems are
Okay,
slaves.
cut it.
I kind of wish I was there though. It would have been so funny, but I had class. But it goes into my third topic I want to talk about. Anti-furs are getting more uninformed. This is one of the biggest things, more than the growing amount of young anti-furs I've seen. I've literally talked to one guy just in your server alone, and it's not just in his server. I literally made a joke, an obvious joke about how furries, they love to groom children or whatnot. This dude was completely clueless. I don't even know what I was thinking because I was so stunned by what he told me. He's like, huh? They do that? I just lost it when that happened. And I know you can also say about this too, especially with AFC.
Yeah.
Because they do that too a lot.
Yeah, AFC is definitely gotten a problem. It's always been kind of like the funny thing where like we can argue with them and they argue back and like nobody ever goes anywhere, right? But over time it's just kind of become It's really bad. It's gotten really bad.
And in the
Just recently,
previous recording,
in the
you
last
talked
recording,
about this a
that was
lot.
personally lost to the furry hackers.
Oh my Halo.
It really was not my fault in any way, shape, or form.
I'm gonna start tweaking.
But we
Bro.
actually looked over this, and I'll pull up some screenshots and post editing or whatever of this.
Whatever.
But Halo gal, my girlfriend, she actually went onto this while they were all pretty much just shit talking me or saying that I'm such a bad person or anything. By the way, I've never met like any of these guys. They've never talked to me.
Yeah, of
anything.
course.
I've never met any of these people. And she goes on there and she just says simply, he's not that bad of a guy if you get to know him. That's it.
Oh yeah, I can vouch for that too.
Within 48 hours, her comment is deleted for, I shit you not, homophobia and bigotry.
Okay. That's just AFC.
If that doesn't prove that it's just a complete echo chamber in every way, shape, or form, I have no clue what is.
Yeah, I can vouch for that in some capacity.
Like they'll accuse us of being, my server specifically, of being
Oh,
an echo
yeah.
chamber, even though we literally let them in. We give them limited access, of course, because as we've experienced in the past, letting them mingle with the main members always causes issues.
And, giving them permissions for images and whatnot.
Yes, that always causes issues. So even if they do come in good faith, we have to restrict them just because of that history.
Because
We are 100%
even
willing
then,
to hear them discuss themselves or prove their points or go with their stances, anything like that. They can do that.
1 second, pause real quick. Alright, you can continue.
So, what was I again? Right. So we have that place. So again, even though you have restrictions there, it's because of that history that your fandom has installed onto my community. Like,
And
it's
it's the
not
same
just there
vice
for me to
versa.
be mean.
It's the same vice versa. It's just it's such a shame that our community it's I'm gonna be the biggest air quotations you ever visually mentally pictured paint a bad picture on the other community, because it's just all stereotypes from the people that I'm trying to mention in this video.
And I'm not
Because
gonna play the saint here. I'm not gonna pretend that everything's perfect on our side,
no,
because I have definitely seen it where I go and I go try to join furry servers and talk to furry servers and like try to get more input on the docs, or because I want to get the more input from both sides on the docs. It's a good thing. And they will just immediately see just the word anti-furry, and that just immediately stigmatizes me.
Immediately stigmatizes you, and it completely ignores you because you objectively just don't like the other side. If you don't like their side, that's it. You're immediately an enemy. That's how it is on both sides of both fandoms.
I've joined servers where I literally just join and I say, "Hi, would any of you be interested in looking at this and giving me some context on anything that's missing or wrong?" And I have had people call me murderers. I've had people call me just straight up slurs. I've had people claim that I'm transphobic, homophobic, all these different things just based on those two words alone.
And it's such a shame because we also brought that on ourselves, because there was not really any sort of, I guess you could say, barrier, not really barrier put in place, but more of I can't find the right word. There's not a set, not guidelines, but you kind of get what I'm trying to say here.
It's so confusing me, and this does remind me of something that happened in real life that I'm not going to mention, but effectively how it boiled down to is that my boss was just like, "Hey, Halo, you're doing a really good job with all these papers and everything. You're really being thorough." And it's like, well, isn't that the standard? Isn't that how it's supposed to be? It's like, why do I feel like I'm the only one here who's running the non-extremist rule, running the non-Nazi rule, running the hey, don't just be transphobic or whatever rule, when that just should be the standard. That should just be what everyone is doing. Like, I get it. There's people out there that you don't like for political views, but you shouldn't just intertwine them together with another group for no reason.
Yeah, you shouldn't just shut the other group out because you slightly disagree with them, or you just disagree with them because they go against your views. There should be a good middle ground where both sides of any party, let's just say, okay,
Speaking of middle grounds, that's a topic for an entirely different video.
I should be a part of it, but I don't know. That could be a good video for me to participate in, but I don't know. Let's see.
Middle ground servers have been popping up more and more recently.
Oh yeah, but I've been seeing it.
Super successful.
No, it's all ends the same. It all ends the same. It all ends the same. That's what happens when they try to be middle ground. Sadly,
it's difficult to strike up real conversation between two actual issues with people who just will not let themselves be interpreted by the others in any way, shape, or form.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like I don't really know how you'd word this, but it's almost like they're wired to just not trust anything the other side says. Period.
It's such a shame that you can't really do that. You can't really trust anyone, especially on the internet. You just cannot trust anyone.
Yeah.
And I was gonna trust you with my address because you're like, you got me the Elytra on the morale server where you can't get Elytra.
$1 Minecraft or not Minecraft, McDonald's.
It was a cookie. You wanted to give me a McDonald's cookie because I gave you the Elytra that was basically impossible to get.
That seems like a fair trade.
Crazy. Fair trade. Haley, special. Now,
my mama laughs like a box of chocolates.
I know, crazy. But it just kind of peeves me that especially young anti-furs, they just go in balls deep, thinking, oh, they know everything. These guys should have no rights. These guys are so bad, we should end up killing them. We should end up burning them for the Imperium or whatever it is. I don't know. I'm not a Warhammer fan, but you get what I'm saying. It really just pisses me off seeing those kinds of people that don't take the time to research about why they don't like that other side of the community, and vice versa.
And I get that. It's a huge moral dilemma, right? Because of course you should never instill that upon another human, but just taking a step back from that, just looking at why are they being targeted in the first place, you really have two reasons. One is just because of stigmatization, and the second one is because they're actively portraying themselves as being connected to a group with a bad history, right? So even though they themselves might not have done anything, it's the fact that they're carrying around that title that has that bad history. Same with me carrying around the title of Anti-Fur. It's them carrying around the title of Furry that usually causes the issues.
Yeah, it really just drives me nuts. It shouldn't, but it kind of does drive me nuts.
Yeah, I agree. It's just stigmatization on both sides, really. And how do you even combat that from a reasonable
you can't really. Like, you just have to accept it and try to just somehow change someone's mind, Which has worked a couple times. I have done that before, but yeah. It's harder for some other people.
And it's difficult too because they already have those preset worldviews and ideals into them. How are you supposed to change that or get them to see similar to you? You kind of can't. You are always doing compromises.
Yeah. We live in a society. Girls can kiss other girls and no one bats an eye. But when I kiss the homies goodnight, society calls me gay. Like that type of logic. I had to make that joke. But yeah, okay. I kind of want to go into my next topic about this because I kind of just burned out on that.
More uniform topics.
More uniform topics.
So like, I do agree if you want to be technical here,
Okay.
yes, my server is like the biggest anti-furry server on Discord that I know of.
Well,
Period.
it is, but there was an old one, and rest in peace, Garage.
Garage was not this big. Garage, I think, peaked at 650 members.
No, it
700
peaked at
members?
almost. It peaked over like 1,600,
No, it
if I remember
didn't.
correctly.
No, it
Yeah.
didn't.
You want a DM button about that?
Yes, I will.
All right, DM button then.
Whatever.
Because I left the garage finally because
Whatever.
even after everything happened, no one is in it no more.
Garage is cooked now, so we're not gonna refer.
Garage is gone. It's
But
gone.
the DSS, as of like right now,
As of now, it's
has
probably the biggest. It's safe to say it is the biggest. Like you're peaked right now at
1,150 members.
yeah,
which is
1,150.
Easily the biggest anti-furry server. We even currently are the owners of the anti-tag. So, and also we are the only anti-furry server that's on Discord Discovery. Don't know how long that's going to last for, but we are the only ones there. And the main reason why we've been able to get this far is because we crack down on all of this just meaningless stigmatization and meaningless hate, because honestly it just doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do right now.
As somebody who's,
Because
and I've always been kind of doing this. I get that maybe when I first started, I was a little more ununiformed, but now that I actually have looked at all this stuff and I've done the research, just based off the history of anti-furries in general, it's always just been, okay, if we hate them enough, they'll go away, and then that doesn't work. And then if we'll hate them enough, they'll go away, and then that doesn't work.
yeah,
They've just been doing that, and it's never worked. And now we've actually tried. I have tried something completely new, and this is the farthest we've pretty much ever gotten.
It is, but yeah, it's. We're trying to crack down on this stuff, and right now I'm trying to crack down on this too because, for some reason, the server is just losing their minds after someone accidentally pinged everyone twice in a row, and people are just calling saying, "Hey, I pinged this guy. Like this guy's name. This guy's a furry." What gives you? What in your mind do you just say that randomly? Like you don't have to look in there right now, but I'm just saying. I just looked in there. They're all just losing their minds. Oh, this guy is a furry because he pinged everyone. I kind of want to bring that into a new topic because, okay, it's like actually the perfect topic. Now I think about it. We keep fighting ourselves more than we're actually trying to inform literally anyone else about the other side of the fandom. That's what I really am not liking about our fandom.
That has gotten better, but that's mainly just a consequence of anti-furries burning out, except for my channel and me, pretty much.
Well, yeah, but it's just a lot of them just keep fighting each other. They just keep fighting each other, and especially what happened a couple days ago with me and Crosshair. He found out about my barn that I have apparently all the people, all the OG homies from the garage in there that he personally hates with a passion, and has the audacity to yell at me. What am I supposed to do about them? I specifically made that server so that I can chill with the homies, but there's just no rules. Well, outside of posting porn, because I know Toad, he'll do it if I don't say that. But it actually has happened, and I had to say, okay, that's out. This is your only warning you're getting, and like, okay, I had to make one rule. Yeah, you're gonna cut it out, but yeah, and yeah, he has the audacity to get mad at me. It says I don't care about his personal safety, but what am I supposed to do? These guys will not stop making fun of you because you lit it on you in the first place. It's your fault that you made them mad at you.
Okay.
And it's just crazy that we keep fighting each other and not find peace. I've been trying to find peace in the garage for so long. The fact that I lasted, what was it, since 2021, I think it was. Late 2022. Again, oh my goodness.
Wait, who did they demote?
Oh, I think your buddy.
Oh my god.
The garage for at least late 2021, like last week of the year, late 2021, into what has happened until now, 2024, when I finally crashed out after 4 years of on and off drama, settling, a lot of other things, and of course having fun on the garage. That's what I really was stubborn and not wanting to leave, because I was having a lot of fun talking with you guys. And then it kept getting worse and worse, the drama. And I didn't really have that good experience of moderating. I was doing my best trying to keep everyone happy. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do for both sides, And it really just sickens me, saddens me even, just gives me depression even, that everyone keeps doing this. Even on Anti-Furry YouTube channels, back in the day, a couple years ago, back in the day, that they're just fighting each other, like, oh, this and that, this and that. Like, I remember the first drama that I've ever seen between two Anti-Furs was Ant and someone else. Ant the Animator, that's his YouTube name.
The Animator and
I still remember that he said in the garage chat, I was a witness to that firsthand, that he said he had an imaginary furry GF. Everyone lashed out at him, but he somehow pulled it off and just shook it off like that. And now he's just drawing furries in bikinis on his community post channel, and I think that's still up. Yeah, that dude is not anti-fur. I'm sorry, but he is not a true anti-fur. Yeah. One that does not draw furries in bikinis bouncing you around as you not dressed, I should say. You as somehow you're a volleyball and you're getting hit by like two of them. Like, seriously? We're supposed to be speaking out against the vile actions of the furry community, but the things they do with children and other things, like the animals they do, whatever. And that's what he's doing. Those kind of people, just don't associate. Just push them off the side, if I'm being honest. I know you can say that too, because those guys are just not helping our cause whatsoever. I wouldn't even call it a cause at that point. This community has really gotten downhill, and like a lot of things have gone downhill, but some things have been going uphill. I've been really opening my eyes. I've been really busy lately, so I haven't been noticing, because I don't really go on the YouTube and find all those anti-fur videos anymore. So I know you can definitely say that there has been some things that you have seen that have gotten better, no? Halo?
Yeah. There are some things that definitely got better, but we still definitely need improvement.
What would you say has gotten better?
I'd say just generally, I have gotten a lot less of just complaints in general.
I mean, that has been good for you at least. I'm talking about in the community as a whole.
Of personally, I've also seen it less of people telling them to go do that, just kill each other or do all that stuff. Because I know back in 2023 or even 2024, that was really bad. That was pretty much
it was. It was, and I feel ashamed to admit it, because I was doing that at some point. Back in the early days, I even got banned off of, I forgot what it was. Oh yeah, it was in the official Geometry Trash Discord server back in 2021. And I said that at some point because someone was trying to roleplay with me, and I really didn't like that because that was just really gross, and I got banned from that.
Yeah.
So I never joined back again. So it's just I can't speak out against it. But then again, I spoke out against it in a wrong way. That's also my fault. So. But yeah, I feel ashamed to admit that. But yeah, it was me at one point. But I just I feel embarrassed to even say it and think about it even.
And yeah, that's another thing that I feel like a lot of people happen is they just see this stuff and they're like, haha, yeah, it's funny, and then they'll go along with it, and then the more they go along with it, the more they realize why it's actually there.
it's like self-consciousness finally comes back to them because, like I said earlier in the session, that a lot of these guys are like a lot of new ones are really young. A lot of new anti-furs are really young, and they don't know what they're doing. And when it finally takes a little bit of time for their oh my goodness, I forgot the name. Like I am so bad at talking. Their oh my gosh, I forgot the name. It's taking too long to think about it. Because they're finally growing up, and they're finally getting more mature, slowly but surely, and they're realizing that what they're saying is weird and just flat out wrong. Such a shame. Now, let's see. One more topic I do want to talk about is, I know I've seen this quite a bit, especially since I used to watch anti-fur videos on YouTube back a couple years ago. I still get quite a bit of them on my recommended page. And a lot of it is anti-furs love to bring other anti-fur YouTubers into nonsense that doesn't need to be covering, but that also doesn't have to just apply to that anti-furries bringing anti-fur YouTubers into the mix, but they do cover a lot of nonsense that just doesn't really need to be covered. Instead of like some videos like for example, the docs. You made a video on the docs, and you made other videos like I have may have commanded you to do, may or may not have begged you to do. Possibly.
We'll never know.
Bringing people together and talking about these problems, not just problems, just talking about these things in general, to bring some light into the potential viewer that does not know what anti-furries are or doesn't know your channel, stumbles across a video that sounds interesting, they click it and they get some pretty useful information. You're welcome. Yeah, it's just a lot of them are just covering things like, especially what gets me annoyed is the fact that a lot of anti-furries, they love to just bring drama they just like to have beef with one particular furry.
Yeah.
And a lot of the times, it's not really the bigger ones, it's just the small ones they never even heard of.
Yeah.
And vice versa, they do it the same to us as well.
I get that a lot. Is that
you had one recently.
People will DM me about like just one furry that like 400 subscribers, 300 subscribers, whatever, and they'll be like, "Yeah, I need you to like crucify this guy," and I'm just like, "What? Why?" Because he's a furry, like, obviously. And I was like, "Okay."
Well, that's not a good reason.
Yeah, it's just like, okay, he's a furry, and like, you have to defend your point here.
I have no point. I just hate that guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, bro, please.
I'm not a wizard. Okay, I can't just make people disappear by going abracadabra. Okay, I can definitely help you if they are a heinous or bad person. But if they're just somebody you don't like, I can't just make them disappear.
It is really a shame. Like, I've been saying that a lot, and for good reason. It's a real shame that people do stuff like this, and vice versa. You recently had a random YouTube channel that has like 40 subscribers, and someone posted it in the DSS.
Oh yeah, of people just drawing weird shit at me.
Yes, it was one random YouTube channel. I think this guy might be a zoo that he's just drawing the most dog character that has female, just like female body parts. You can tell it looks zoophilic in a way. You can tell because it's not an anthro dog. It looks like just a straight up dog if it was a human.
I could
like just you and me.
bring up some images. You don't need to like explain it in detail.
I know, but you're already just gonna show that image in the recording, but
I'll blur it.
It's just, and I see that do with AAF, or as everyone calls him now, Polish Internet Troll. No one uses his OG name anymore. AF was peak before he went to Polish Internet Troll, and I still have my suspicions of why he changed.
We'll never know.
I wonder who it could be. What? What?
No.
We may never know. Yeah, alright, I'm gonna wrap this up by saying my final topic of what I think we should do as in terms of to share this video everywhere and to like stop and think to yourself before you start accusing, not really accusing, just hating on random people. You just stop and think to yourself. And I definitely want everyone to share this video, which I know no one's going to do, but I'm still going to mention it anyway because there's some really good information in this video that we have covered. Surprising, I know. I actually used my 2 brain cells and rubbed them together to make a third one. Shocking, I know. But I want everyone to start sharing this video and just start talking. It doesn't have to be stuff like you with your family. Just send it to friends that have. Just send it to furries. Just send it to furries. That's pretty much the main reason I want to share this, more than anti-furs. Because I know they're gonna stumble across your video because you have 40,000 subs, which crazy. Last time I checked, it was only 20K.
Yeah, I know.
25K. Sorry, that's crazy.
I know, and it's still increasing.
That's wild. 40K subs. Holy. Last time I checked, it was 25. You are really the biggest channel.
I am.
So I'm not really
Especially
like concerned
now
about.
that Killer Bushwell's gone. I literally am.
Yeah, Bushnell. I wasn't that much of a fan because he changed.
Yeah, definitely.
He changed throughout the years than when he was OG like AAF.
Yeah,
He changed.
was definitely, yeah.
But I just want this to go out to furries because I know they're gonna moment they're gonna see the video, they're not gonna watch it. They're immediately gonna start hating on us for no reason. I just want them to watch the video. If they have any concerns, any questions, please reach out to me and Halo. I will open my DMs and talk. I will finally turn off all my my restrictions on friend requests. Because I do that for a reason. Because back in the garage, we keep getting the spam ones, the spam gore and porn. I will turn that off so that you guys can talk with me. I'm down to talk. I'm not the best talking guy out there. I'm not that good with conversations, but I will talk. Just come on
You
in.
could probably guess from this whole conversation he's not the best at them. This is definitely.
Oh yeah.
He's a.
If you made it this far in the end of the video.
Statistically, only about 13% of you will.
Okay, nerd.
Just based off my YouTube statistics.
Yeah, but long story short, out of this entire video, please think before you speak, think before you act, and most importantly,
Always do
keep it
drugs.
around.
Yeah, that.